Today is the first time, today is the first day that we are taking around this national employment policy for people to talk about it. As you can see, it's still a draft. That means we are still deciding to finalize what should be in that policy. And into starting the consultations, or starting to talk about members of the public about what they think should be in this policy, we've decided to come first of all to Bono level. So we bring this national employment policy because employment is something that's very important to government.
Employment is also very important for us, because if you want to raise the quality of life in this country, the most important way to do it is to make sure that people have an opportunity to earn money for themselves so they can do something about their own lives. So over the past few years, all governments in the past, they've had a focus on employment. They've always thought that employment is very important. All governments also, we always want to raise the economy. We want the value of the goods and services in our country to increase all the time. This value of goods and services in the country, do you know what it's called? They always call it GDP. You heard about this term GDP? Yeah? Some of you have heard about it? It's the value of all the things that are produced in one country. We're always wanting to grow the economy. And have you heard about the fact that the government is saying that for 8 consecutive years, consecutive means 1 year after another, the economy has been growing consecutively for around 8 years now. We think it's going to grow for 10 years. It's very important for us to be able to grow the economy, but at the same time, it's important that when the economy is growing, there is more employment, so more people are sharing from the benefits of that growth. You can grow the economy, but only a very few people earn all the money in the economy. When very few people earn the money in the economy, that means the wealth is concentrated into the hands of a small number of people. So this is what government's focus is. Question is, how can we increase employment, the number of people employed? How can we improve the quality of employment? The kind of money people are earning in the different jobs that they can have. How can we see that people can become self-employed, better self-employed so that they can earn money for themselves? A lot of government ministries, they have different things that they do to try to enhance employment, to try to improve employment. We have the Ministry of Industry that does a lot of areas. We have a lot of ministries in planning. We have the school system that tries to make sure that we give the right skills to people so that they can become employed. All of these activities, they are reflected in an overall government policy of what government should do to try to enhance employment. And we have now tried to capture this in this national employment policy. We know what a policy is. A policy determines what our focus will be. It's like a framework. So in this one, all these experts that are here, you see these 2 gentlemen here, they are part of our technical committee. They've been set, they work with international agencies like the ILO to develop this policy. Dovin is going to talk about it, the various things that government will focus on that we believe will improve employment. But a lot of these things we have done in government from our end. We know that you people out here in Fiji, people in Labasa, you have your own views also on what can improve employment, what can be done to make it much better. That's why this policy is being brought to you. I want you to have a look at the policy. Vin is going to talk about the 10 policy areas where we have 10 policy objectives, or 10 policies. We want your input to tell us whether you think this will work, whether these things will help us to improve employment. So today, we're going to be talking for some time, but we hope to be able to listen to you. This is called a consultation. So when you have a consultation, it means you consult and you listen. We are here to explain something and then to listen to your views. So we want you to be able to give your views. So I hope that everybody in this room, everybody, in the time that we have, as you go through the presentation, you will say something today. You will say something because you have an opportunity to contribute to the national employment policy in this country. This policy will later on be taken up, it will come up to cabinet where we will discuss it, and then later on it might come down back as a national employment plan, maybe even a legislation, we don't know. but it will try to capture the kind of things we need to do to improve employment in this country. So once again, I'm looking forward to hearing your ideas, to hearing your questions. When we were on Samsung, we had a lot of questions about child labor and seasonal work. This forum is not really for that. It's more about the employment policy. But if you do have those issues, you can raise them after the forum is finished, the consultation. Our staff are here, and we can discuss specific matters related to my mission that you want to talk about. Some of you have an OHS issue, a workman's compensation issue, a seasonal work issue. We can talk about those things. Very specific things about you. But hopefully, most of the discussion today can be about employment policy issues that we discuss. So that's all I'm going to say. Once again, thank you. Remember, it's consultation. You must share your thoughts. If you don't share your thoughts, then we are not consulting, we are just telling. We want to consult. We want to listen and understand your views. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Let's have a great consultation. Make sure you consult, make sure you participate.
Okay. I'm going to be taking us through that. Okay, the internal plan. Okay, so the technical team, part of the technical team are coming around to consult. Basically, the 20-year development plan for the country. And in the plan is 2017 to 2030, or 20-year national plan. And one of the key targets of the plan is on employment ratio. And that's what we have in the national development plan. Reducing unemployment rate to below 4%. Currently, it's around 5.5%. Your current unemployment rate.
Now, since it's 10, they're just roaming around in the village.
Thank you. Oh, no comments in Labasa.
Yeah, the very good though is that did we rush through that? You understand?
Some they have like in the university or FNU, they just when they come into the village, they stay.
Interesting thing, the dilemma that we have to consider, because continuing going on an academic stream, some people, they fall out there. Now some of those people are being picked up by the technical colleges. Those are fall out maybe because the academic stream is something that maybe they don't feel at home with. And so some of them are being picked up by the technical college so they can continue the education.
My name is Sanjay and I represent the University of Labasa campus. My question over here is regarding the work attachment. So those graduates who are registered under the NEC, how much they basically get from NEC in terms of the attachments which they are doing in Bafari?
Okay. You come out of school with a diploma, you don't know how to work. You know how to pass the exam. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're saying the policy is to open up more opportunities so people can, while they are at school or when they finish school, to go and work in a real learning environment. Do you know how nurses and doctors are trained, where they learn how to do their job? It's not at FNU. It's because while they are at FNU, they are going to work in the hospital. They go to the hospital, they go back to school, hospital, school. And it's the time that they're in the hospital, they're learning how to be a real nurse. People are talking to them, sometimes they swear at them. They're learning the real pressures of what it means to work in a real life working environment. So this policy says we must create more ways, opportunities for people coming out of school or being part of school to actually be on attachment, to learn all of these things. Not just the hard skills, but also the soft skills.
Yes, in the middle here.
One thing going on here is the sugarcane industry, which has been from decades ago, 18th centuries. And after that, nothing much has happened from any other governments as well. And most of us are farmers here, dependent on the sugar industry. After that, nothing else has happened in the north. And I urge the government at least to have built some factories or something for the workers here so that we can get enough jobs and people are not moving from here to the eastern or the western divisions or abroad. Because people here, we don't have much jobs available, and that's the only reason people are moving from here. are unable to sustain our own people around, and our standard of living is also going down, sir. Thank you.
There might some of you be here that they want to talk about some specific matter to do with my mission that's specific to them. If there are those of you here, after we finish this consultation, we'll still be here.